What do you want me to say? If you want a quick summary of Game 3, it was a blowout in the second half. Denver ran away with it. Miami embarrassed themselves, choked in front of like so many stars in their presence. And then the Nuggets just did what we've been expecting them to do. And I guess they just waited till Game 3 to finally do it. What do you mean a funeral? You think this loss is like a foreshadowing how this is going to end now?
No. Yes.
Oh, really?
No, I'm talking shit.
Oh, I was like, damn, you lost all hope like that?
Nah, man.
Wow.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's Heat fans out there, or casual Heat fans that have already lost hope with this. But were y'all casual?
After Game 2, I feel like we were all on board of like, yo, we got this.
Nah.
We got this. And now I'm like,
look, I had a gut feeling that
we were going to lose today?
We were going to lose one of these games. Either Game 3
yes,
or Game
but I
4.
thought we were going to lose Game 4 and win Game 3.
I thought we were going to take advantage of this
momentum.
Momentum. We're back in Miami, first NBA Finals.
I thought it was that because I had a hard time picturing the Heat winning 2 games in a row, but I was like, they're going back home. Like the pendulum has swung on their side, so maybe that'll help. But at the same time, I was nervous. I actually spoke to Cornell about it. Like, you know, like the Heat, he said it too. You know, like Heat, like the team or just the Heat franchise in general, when they're the favorites, is when they fuck up. They gotta stay underdogs. They gotta get belittled and they gotta get put down for them to like rise up to the occasion. Because the moment you give them confidence or like favoritism, they just fucking fumble everything.
Yeah, and what the Heat also need as well, and before this becomes just a Heat episode, look, the Nuggets, they didn't play a perfect game. They had a lot of turnovers, but Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokić, they had Hall of Fame. You mean
the 2 main stars of the squad?
Still, man, they had, even for them, like Jamal, he had a 30-plus point triple-double. That shit doesn't grow on trees. Like for Joker, yeah, he makes it look like he grows on trees, but for Jamal, he popped up, man. From like the beginning of the game, I was just saying like, fuck, this guy's gonna have a really good game. We got to be on our shit.
Yeah, no, he was on fire too. His field goal percentage is beautiful.
But to go with the Miami Heat, man, it's just you guys picked
They picked the worst day because
you guys had
if
Dwayne
you don't know, no, it's not okay. You can say that after.
Oh, okay.
But for me, this is kind of reaching, but at the same time, it is a big thing in the city right now. But if you don't know, Lionel Messi, arguably the greatest person to ever pick up a soccer ball, announced his decision to take his talents to South Beach, to Miami.
Yeah. More
so Fort Lauderdale because that's where Inter Miami is. But whatever.
For now.
The Inter Miami football club.
Yeah.
So it is a pretty big deal. And if you don't know anything about football / soccer,
casual. If you don't know who
just
Messi
know
is,
that, like you have to at least be aware of Messi. But just know that him moving is an even bigger deal than when LeBron left Cleveland.
Hell yeah.
But it's on that level of like, holy crap. Like he is literally, that one little short Argentinian man is going to lift the economy of South Florida for the next couple of years until he
2 or 3
retires.
years.
Yeah, well, as long as he keeps playing. As long as the games keep coming, because people are literally going to be flying out to see it. People around the states and the entire country of the United States of America, if you're into soccer, they're going to be driving. They did it for Kaká in Orlando. They've done it for David Beckham in LA Galaxy. Yeah, I know a little bit of MLS. I know a little bit about MLS. The more mainstream crap.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing. Like Miami was going crazy. So that news plus name them our star-studded list plus the Miami Heat playing Denver at home
in Miami.
The first home game of the finals
since 2014.
I guess 2020 was the bubble.
Yeah, that was the bubble, man. We were all at home.
But fact. Yeah. I mean, it was in Orlando. It wasn't too far away from home.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah. I mean, who wasn't in that crowd? Who was it? You said Wade.
There was Wade, DJ Khaled, Neymar.
Neymar, man.
Neymar.
J. Cole.
Damn, hey, yo, J. Cole, come on, man. man. Yo, side note regarding J. Cole. Hey, that shit that happened with Zion, man. It's like the song that J. Cole says, "Don't save her. She doesn't want to be saved, man." Like, man.
Oh
yo,
my
you
God!
you NBA players.
We can get into today. Was just a NBA day field day. For
The NBA is just a daily
novella,
reality TV show. Zion, you're a good guy, but god damn it, man, if you're gonna mess with whores or thoughts, stop picking mid ones. At least, god damn it,
they're mid below, like I try not to judge and shit, but nah, man.
Like if your average guy is saying, "Yo, why the fuck are you going with that? You got lots of money. You're 22 years old.
You're in shape."
Yeah, for real. Like talking all the shit. Yeah, you're fat in NBA terms, but fat in NBA terms is ripped like in average terms. All right. Anyways,
and then also Shaq walking with Brittany Renner.
Oh yeah,
that was another thing on Twitter today.
Brittany Renner is like on the Hall of Fame of like most thrown around or passed around rag dolls of fucking whores of the NBA.
Jesus Christ,
she's right up there.
You know her?
I don't know her, but
so how you know?
I don't know, man.
How you know?
Ask PJ Washington. All right, she is.
That is a very sad story.
She is right up there in the Hall of Fame.
I'm very scared that happens to Zion. He's only 22, I think.
Hall of Fame of thoughts, right there, right up there with Larsa Pippen. You know, she's not messing around with the scrub of Michael Jordan's son. Whatever.
He's only 22. He turns. Oh, he has my brother's birthday. He turns 23 on July 6th.
Anyways, this is not a telenovela. NBA Finals game occurred today, Game 3.
Yeah. And you know what? To smoothly transition to that, take a look at this team, the Denver Nuggets and Miami Heat. You know what they don't have? What? Those distractions that those other guys that we brought up have.
And that's why they're here.
I did see a tweet actually concerning the Zion event situation.
Yeah.
And it was that this proves that every team needs an OGUD on their squad because he will help you to make the right decisions. And I agree. I honestly agree. Like, legit, you have a guy like that. He's been through life. He's been through the fuckery. Because I'm sure UD's done some shit, bro. Come on.
It's from the hood.
Yeah. No, bro, not that. Talk about just fucking being in Miami.
The hood of life.
Yeah, he's definitely been through the hood of life. And, he'll help you walk you through it. He'll help you, learn things or at least be aware of things before it happens. Yeah. You don't always have to, I do hate when people say this, but you don't always have to make mistakes to learn from them. Or you don't always have to make the mistake to learn that lesson that mistake taught you. A lot of times, you can at least, if you don't learn that lesson, you can at least be aware of that lesson so you avoid making that mistake.
But you gotta be.
You know what? That's why I've never tried meth or heroin. Do I have to try it to know that it's bad for you and it might lead me down a fucking bad path in life? No. I trust the sources. I learned from Irwin's mistake. When he was a meth head, fucking he came...
Come on, man. Yo,
look at him now. Healthy, thriving.
First of all, meth is I don't want to get canceled for this, but it's predominantly for Americans, if you know what I mean. Americans, to put it lightly. It does not apply to minorities like us Latinos. All right, we mess with other shit. All right, it's white to give you a hint. All right, when it comes to that. Not saying that I've done it, but anyways, this episode is going way off the rails. Let's circle back into this NBA Finals Game 3. The Nuggets won 109-94. Like, what's up, man? Like
Aaron Gordon was a standout. Again, showing that Jimmy can score on anyone today except for Aaron Gordon. And I think I said in the series preview, he was one to watch out for because when Aaron Gordon first got, you can catch when I'm pretty sure we did a trade reaction or when he went to Denver. Mm-hmm. One of my reasons why I was hyped on Aaron Gordon is that he's a big guy, kind of like Bam, that is mobile. He's flexible. He can defend 1 through 5 for the most part, at least 2 to 5 or 3 to 5. And an agile big like that is huge, just on the defensive end. But he can also fucking score. He's no, AD or Kareem or whatever, but he can fucking make buckets. What more do you need? And he had a nice dunk today that like people reacted,
The fast
like
break.
the fans and and the media. In my head, I was like, yeah, that was dope, but like. It almost sounded like people were surprised. Like, did you guys forget that this guy was part of arguably the greatest slam dunk showdown of all time with Zach LaVine, and he gave us some of the best dunks ever. I swear,
Actually,
on God, Aaron Gordon gave us some of the best dunks ever. I will put that on paper.
Now that I remember, D Wade, why the fuck did you show up to this game? Yeah, because you pissed off Aaron Gordon the most, man. Giving him a 9 for that dunk? Are you kidding me?
Oh, I forgot about that. That's probably why they won.
Yeah,
Aaron Gordon probably had that chip on his shoulder.
Definitely it, man. He's like,
that's what it was.
This guy's coming. No, yeah, definitely.
Also, Wade showed up with Gabrielle Union, so
you gotta stay at home.
Trouble in paradise.
Yeah,
No,
for real. Actually,
just instigate match.
no.
Episode.
For the Heat, the thing is, it was trouble in the paint. Like, if you look at the Nuggets, there was not one, but 3 players that had 10 plus rebounds. Your boy Aaron Gordon, Jokić. No surprise here. He had not 10, 21 rebounds. He just decided to have rebounds for breakfast, lunch, and dessert. I'm like, just fucking,
and
just
that
a beast.
The Heat were finally shooting from the 3 how everyone was expecting them to shoot based off the regular season performance.
Yeah, look.
As a team hovering around 31% at 31.4%, no bueno. And at home, guys. Like, are you guys not motivated to make threes at home?
But the thing what scares me this is, like, the Nuggets didn't have, like, a
perfect... They didn't.
Because, okay, they
were 27.8% from the 3.
Yeah, but the one I want to point out is the turnovers.
But Jamal Murray
the Nuggets are not a team that turnovers the ball a lot. And they had 13 turnovers. That is not pretty good.
Jamal had 7.
Yeah, exactly. They did not have a game for, like, people will be looking like, oh, my God, triple-double or whatnot. Still 7 turnovers. And the Heat, they took care of the ball fairly well. They only had 4 turnovers when it comes to that. But we got eaten alive in the rebounds. The Nuggets had 58 rebounds. Miami Heat only had 33.
I think also part of it was, like, the scoreboard can actually tell you the story if you didn't watch the game.
Yeah.
But when you look across the board, especially with the starters, only Bam and Jimmy made 20 plus. But Gabe was gone. Max was gone. Love was gone. Love, you're not relying on him for offensive prowess. But Gabe Vincent and Max Strus weren't providing. And then, Caleb Martin, he scored 10, but he's not on that Eastern Conference Finals tip that he was on. And we need at least Strus or Vincent to step up. I will say, one thing I want to say is that Gabe Vincent, I believe part of what affected his game, because he was 2 for 10.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about uncommon. This, I think. I know what you're going to say, I think.
No, we haven't. Well, maybe during the game. Yeah. But he got into early foul trouble.
Yo.
And, like, he had to step out when he got that stupid-ass third foul in the second quarter. And, once you sit down and you're not being able to play, and then on top of it, even when you are on the floor, you got to think about those fouls. Like, you know how annoying it is to, like, think about how many fouls you have when you're, like, close, especially just in the first half? Like, it starts fucking with your mind. You can't play the game clearly and just ebb and flow. Your flow is getting fucked up with all this overthinking. So I think that probably played a part with, at least for Gabe Vincent. Max Strus is just a piece of shit. Continue.
No, he is not a piece of shit. He played like shit today, but he's not.
Bro, he's been playing. He had one good game last game.
Look, I like Max, so leave him alone.
Sorry, bro. You want his number?
Yeah, sure.
I got you.
Yeah, I like to take him out to dinner, if you know what I mean.
You've been taking out mad people to dinner.
Yeah.
Except for me.
Look, with Gabe, like you said, it's the foul trouble. Tony Brothers, you got to get some glasses, my friend. Like, Tony Brothers. He was the lead official, the referee.
Oh.
It's not his fault completely. It's just, like I said, the Nuggets played really well, and he played completely ass, butt cheeks, whatever you want to name regarding this. But with Gabe Vincent, the calls that they were having were just complete bullshit. There was one that Gabe Vincent's, like, literally right here when I'm standing, and, like, the player that was, like, in the foul, they're all the way, like, on the other side. Blows the whistle. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
And then there was another one with Caleb Martin and Jokić. Like, all right, I guess Caleb Martin was like barely there. I guess he barely touched, and Joker went to like the floor. I'm like, yo, Tony Bros, are you honestly gonna tell me with a straight face that Caleb Martin can make a big guy like Joker go to the floor? No. God damn it.
Please tell me you got more than fouls to criticize the Heat though, because
Yes.
That's
Okay.
nothing. You can't criticize a team just for fouls. You gotta expect bad calls.
No, the referees was just a cherry on the top of this fucking ass cake. All right.
I also think though you gotta give Mike Malone some credit. I think they haven't figured out the Heat, but at least for this game, it looks like they definitely have a better understanding of how to approach it, which is basically make sure Jimmy don't score and get that momentum going, and also on top of facilitating with the players.
Here's what
and everything else kind of just starts imploding for the Heat.
Here's what I'll give it to the Nuggets and I'll give them credit to the reason why I guess they would say the big reason why the Nuggets couldn't win game 2 per se was that Nuggets weren't given 100% effort. There was lapses when it comes to like closing out on defense. There were lapses when it comes to getting like the loose balls, the rebounds. The Nuggets from the beginning, you were seeing like you saw the urgency or whatnot. That it's like you got to win.
It's because they had that dinner at Jeff Green's house.
Yeah, they should have gone to Roof Chris and get poisoned. In my opinion, but it's like you saw it with the rebounds. You saw it. They were just going after it, and that's just
maybe
like
they were just re-energized being in Miami, bro. They live in Denver.
Hey, bro, Denver's a beautiful.
Yeah,
city.
Denver's dope, but if you're a multi-millionaire,
Miami's
I'd rather live in Miami.
Miami's overrated.
If you're a multi-millionaire,
Miami's overrated.
It is overrated. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, it's overrated.
But if you got money to ball, like real money to ball, very few cities exist like Miami where you can take advantage of.
Other thing to criticize about the Miami Heat, there was a lot of times, especially with Bam, with Jimmy as well. There were a lot of times they were like in the paint or like in the free throw stripe. They had easy shots, open shots, and they were just clunking that shit.
Yep.
Like. They were looking they were looking like me out there, man, and that's like very.
You always look like that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not in the NBA getting paid millions of dollars, man. You guys can get better than that.
I wish I had footage of Irwin playing in a pickup game for you guys.
I wish I had like pictures of him shooting in the Royal Caribbean cruise with clunkers. In his defense, he was wearing flip flops, so it's like there's only so much you can do in flip flops.
I got a fucked up hip, man. Tell him about my hip. I got X-rays right here,
bro. Fucked up hip or not, man? You still ass cheeks. Coming to that, but
meet me on the court, guys. You guys ever want to play the BTD duo? Put it out there.
But I'm gonna want your answer regarding this. I would say, based on like the circumstances, the Miami Heat, they have another game on Friday. They're only gonna get 1 day to be able to do this. They're not exactly.
I'm a little scared. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm a little bit scared, and I'm starting to think like, yo. Playoff Jimmy, are you a real thing or not? Have they figured you out?
No. Playoff Jimmy's a real thing. Finals Jimmy.
Relax. Hey, no. In the bubble, he played right up there on par with LeBron James. It was just that Bam and Dragic that got injured. Yeah. But I'm starting to get concerned. But usually when I start to get concerned, the Heat to just have a way of just being like, bro,
relieving you.
Why the hell are you concerned? So
I will say if they lose on Friday, if they lose Game 4,
they're fucked.
They're losing
Nuggets
in 5 games.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're losing in 5 games.
Yeah, they're losing.
If not, they're losing the series. Period. If they don't lose in 5, they'll lose the series. They have to win. Game 4 is the do or die.
They have to win. I don't know what it is. I'm
so nervous.
I saw UD. Credit to Udonis Haslem. He came in like for the garbage time. Oldest player I think to play in the NBA Finals.
Really?
Yeah. But Coach Spo, come on, if you're gonna put UD, put him in the beginning, man. I don't know, go for Joker's like ankle or something, or I don't know, tear up Jamal Murray's ACL or some shit like that.
What kind of shit are you saying right
you
now?
do whatever you gotta take, man. You gotta be a little bit dirty to get that ring. You get that ring.
Never trust Irwin, guys.
Be like
that's the takeaway of today's episode. Don't trust Irwin.
Be a snake ass motherfucker. Hey, man.
Like, don't play him in ball. He's gonna knee you. You're gonna go out to the ER at some point.
I mean, my friends do say that. I play like a ref apparently with it's like football or some shit like that.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
That is terrible. Anyways, guys, let us know what you guys think in the comments. I know Nuggets fans, you guys were chill all this time. You just are expecting this.
I would be chill too.
Heat fans, if you're still out there, how do you guys feel about this? You think the series is over or not, or whatever?
I said Heat in 7. It's playing out right.
I know, man.
We're losing. And we're winning.
It's looking like Nuggets in 5, but we'll see.
I did say I would be. What if that is what we're witnessing? Like we got that one win, and then the Denver Nuggets, that's what woke them up, and then they end up winning the next 3 games. That would fucking suck.
That happened because the last time.
That would fucking suck.
The last time.
In 2020.
No, the last time that the Nuggets were tied in a series, 2-2 was versus the Phoenix Suns, and when that happened, the Nuggets won 7 in a row, and their first loss was until the game 2 against the Miami Heat. So I hope to the basketball gods, if you're listening out there, that we're not seeing another outcome over here.
Well, even Ben Simmons said it. I know you guys might be fucking thinking I'm talking shit because that was one of my main reasons in the series preview. Basketball gods, if you believe it or not.
Wait, Ben Simmons or Bill Simmons?
Bill Simmons. No, I said Bill. I said Ben?
You said Ben.
Oh, Bill. Obviously Bill. Fuck Ben.
What do you do to you, man?
But
bitch or something?
Just fuck now you. Oh, whether you believe in him or not, it does seem like the basketball gods are on this fantastical run with the Heat, and all we're witnessing tonight is just part of the amazing documentary that's gonna play out, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They're in the locker room, or not anymore. But they're in the locker room. You're filming and Jimmy's all fucking down, Bam's down. Fucking now they're down 2-1. Then they win 2-2. Then they win the next one. But then Denver wins in Miami in Game 6, and then they go to Game 7, and Miami wins it on. They're like, oh my god. And then that's just how the documentary is gonna play out. I'm just saying. I'm calling it right now.
Well, I'm just saying. You fail to realize, if you haven't noticed by now, the Nuggets in this hypothetical, they're a bunch of atheists. So that shit's not happening. But then again, I'm being like,
we're good. I kind of had a feeling that maybe we were gonna lose today because Neymar was out there shooting with Jimmy, and if you know anything about Neymar, is that he's no winner. So a part of me was like, oh, maybe he gets inspired because Neymar's one of the biggest stars on the fucking planet, or he's just jinxing it, and I think that's what happened. Also, Neymar looked like a child today. Neymar, Kiko está haciendo? Like, what is up with those? Did you see that? You didn't see? He looks like a literal child. He's wearing like these baggy ass shirts and pants, which I like baggy clothes. You know that. But he was wearing it so oversized, and Neymar's a small dude. He's like 5'7", I think. So he just looked like, already oversized and short and small, and then he's standing next to Jimmy, who's like 6'5" or some shit.
6'7".
Jesus Christ! So even worse. And I was just like, Neymar didn't look like Neymar de Silva. I think it's his last name.
He looked like I don't know what to say. It's
he looked like Cristiano. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I guess he looked like what. I guess this is what like women.
He looked like Irwin.
I guess this is what women see when a guy's not 6 feet tall. Like that's what 5'11" looks for them, like super short. Jimmy's like what 6 feet and above looks like. Yeah, I definitely got unhealed trauma. Don't worry, guys. I'm
you said you have healed trauma?
Unhealed trauma.
Oh.
I'm definitely addressing it. Wink. Yeah, right. Anyways, guys, let us know in the comments what you guys think. Appreciate all the love and the hate. You guys already know. Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, all podcast streaming platforms. We'll catch you guys soon. For now,
take care.